Next question is going to be for all the candidates. At 881, Portland has about half the number of sworn police officers per capita as the national average, according to the FBI. Right now, we also have some 86 vacancies. In your view, what's the right size for a Rose City police force? How would you fund any expansion, ensure vacant positions are filled, and retain existing officers? Ms. Osthus, we're going to start with you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I was just watching KGW earlier, and it said the right number is about 163 to put us on par with cities like other cities of our size. It is true we need to have more policing, and it would be easily funded by just taking away from the overtime that so many of our cops are being paid right now. That's very, very expensive to have too few police officers, and they're working too hard and they're getting burned out. I do think the recruitment arm of it, I am curious why we have so many applicants and so few of them actually get through the background check process. I'm wondering what that background check looks like. City of Portland is very clear. Portlanders are clear about what they want in a public safety officer and what they don't want. So I'm hoping to really partner with ad campaigns to make sure that we get the right people applying that can navigate these very difficult background checks, because we do need more public safety officers for economical reasons and for safety reasons.
And just to clarify, Ms. Osthus, you're saying that your plan to pay for the expansion of the police force is to cut overtime for existing officers?
There will be a pool of money because we spend so much on overtime that it is more expensive to have 880 police when we have earmarked funds for more, because of the overtime costs, which are so very expensive.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Mapps?
Sure. According to the last numbers that I saw and was able to confirm, I think we have 801 police officers currently in the force, maybe 5 or so retired in the last week or so. I absolutely believe that a city our size should have about 1,200 police officers. We've authorized 885 additional police officers, and we've set aside those funds. So actually, I believe that we can get there. We can increase our force to about 900 literally in the next year. I will tell you, I've also had conversations with the folks in our police bureau who deal with hiring and training, and I have a high degree of confidence that in my first year, I can hire 100 police officers. Now, I'm also aware that the police chief has come forward with his recommendation that we should have about 1,000 police officers. I'll tell you right now, I don't know where we come up with the dollars for that extra 100 police officers to get us to from 900 to 1,000. Frankly, we have some time in order to think about that. But I'm deeply committed to increasing the size.
Well, what I'm hearing from you is that you're saying you can hire 100 new officers next year,
yep,
but you don't know where the money's going to come from.
No, we have set those dollars aside.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez?
Yeah, I mean, I am supported by Portland Police Association, the 3 DAs in the region, because I've centered public safety on the future of the city of Portland, and I understand the challenges they're facing at the ground level. Most important right now is that we have to alter the path in terms of retaining police officers. We've seen incredible attrition from the riots in 2020 going forward. We have simultaneously made some improvements in recruiting. Our pipeline is growing. We have made some changes in state law that's assisting on that. Our academies are filling up, and at every swearing-in ceremony, I'm seeing a more diverse workforce entering Portland Police. But our biggest pain point right now is on the retention side of Portland Police, and it is essential that your next mayor is a strong advocate for Portland Police, that stands up to them when the loud extremists in our community go after them, as they're apt to do more often in our community, and that we continue to support and protect that pipeline. One last piece here, in terms of where the dollars are going to come, public safety is absolutely at the top of my priorities.
We got to move forward.
Mr. Wilson.
Thank you. It's a two-pronged question. First of all, we're authorized at 881 officers, and we're at 801. So we need to recruit and add those officers at the earliest, and I'm confident in Chief Day's ability to do that. It's going to take some time because of retirements. The second prong is what are those officers doing during the course of their day? So 50% of the arrests in Portland are of the unsheltered. So again, end unsheltered homeless, provide basic nighttime care, provides care for our sheltered and for our community at large, because providing basic shelter lowers that arrest rate to 2%. We've got a cycle where we're arresting the same few people over and over again, which is denying safety to all of us. A mother walking their child to school, or somebody riding a bus who's unsafe or feels unsafe, because we have a transit system that's being used as a shelter system. By providing nighttime care allows us to reduce our arrests and get back to those officers focused on community policing.
And that's time, Mr. Wilson.
Ms. Rubio.
So I absolutely believe that we do need to scale up our officers to match the growth of our city as well. And that requires that we fill our vacancies first. Once we've filled our vacancies, as others have mentioned, Chief Day has put out there his plan to scale up the force over the next few years, not just 1 year, over a few years. And so I am going to defer and listen to Chief Day on this because he's the expert. And so I'm very interested in following his plan. I'll also say, yes, we have had attrition, but we've also had officers returning to the force as well. And in terms of recruitment, we have had some of the most diverse and varied recruitment that I've seen in a very long time. I've been to several swearings in, as my colleagues have as well, and it's increasingly looking like the Portland of today. And so I feel hopeful for the force and about the changes coming.